the community to buy locally. But it's not only a concrete use, you can use it symbolic because it's my neighborhood, because here I live, because it's better. So part of the explanation is because the neighborhood grows, so you can use they have more money to buy in reais, so they don't need to use the social currency. And it's part of because now I buy here, I don't need to use. And some of places stop with the discount, and we have another things, but it's a big difference because in 1997, it's 20% was said they are buying the stuff inside the community, and now it's 98% said I buy something, most part of my things. And because this contest in Banco Palmas, they decide to start a work with the kids. Because part of the role of the social currency is the history of the community. When you ask someone about Banco Palmas, they say, okay, here's the bank that we have another currency. It's Palmas currency. But but I know before I use it, before was more. So part of the history of the community is inside of the Palmas currency, is a representation. So if the people don't use, this part of this history can just go. So they start to work with the kids with palminhas. It's 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, and 1 palma, so 1 real. And they now start to work with the kids. So the discussion here is not only social currency, not only for the use literally, but how this kind can represent more than that. And they are doing this work with the kids inside the schools, and part of the explanation is they need to know how to buy in the based on principles of solidarity economy. But for me and for them too, part is because they need to show the kids the history, so they need to know what happened before. So they are doing this now, and I think for the conference, this part of the social currency is more interesting. That's it.
So, there is some questions. Anybody?
Yes, just a small one. You said that the advantage of using the Palma is that there is a discount. Is this discount also accepted by the big companies like Petrobras and others?
No.
It's
No.
only for smaller.
The small ones. Yeah, the small ones.
Because of the gas station, I was a bit confused.
They accept it, but not the way that they helps the gas station. They helps the systems is because part of the employees of the gas stations, they live. Now I don't know, but before when they start, because they were living at the community, they paid part of the salary in social currency. So because the gas station, everyone's went to the gas station to use, and said, okay, they can go to the bank to convert to reais to buy Petrobras. So they stimulate them to use the social currency to pay the employees. In Banco Palmas no, all of the employees receive part of the payment with the Palmas.
What indicators did you use for measuring local economic development impact and community economic development impact?
We use income for the small business. We tried to map the
Circulation.
Não, da relação entre os produtores, the relations
Retailers?
between the producers inside the community. I can show you after because I can stay with the the video ones, but it's the social coins. How much is circulating, and we didn't use, but I know there is a researcher in Brazil. He calculates circulation of the social currency inside the community to know how much is existing. So, but we don't use it.
Last,
question. First is, you said that basically the use of the social currency had this kind of pattern is going down. But people are still buying locally, so this effect of changing behavior. But is there still not a danger that, because reais can be used elsewhere, that there might be a change that people might start to buy, or more wealth might leave the community because it's not recycled. That's my first question. And the second, in terms of the, how were you able to distinguish in terms of positive socioeconomic impact, the dimension of community bank microcredit plus social currency, and the introduction of the social programs which kind of coincides in time?
What's the importance
how
of
were you
this
able
kind
to
of?
distinguish the impact of it?
Yeah, because that we don't call impact. Because this kind of questions, this is a reserves effects, because in Brazil, the last 10 years changed a lot. We have state now, maybe, we are trying, or the Bolsa Familia and the economic, so it's hard to know if it's only Banco Palmas, these things, the microcredit. A lot of international researchers with much more money than us, they don't know if microcredit has impact or not, and this kind of discuss. Because that I don't say it's only microcredit, and I think Palmas is working with the people that receive Bolsa Familia because this is part of not the success of the strategy or the model of the community, but helps with the work, because the people can go to the courses now. They can go there, then eat more. So we had in our paper the relationship between Bolsa Familia, how they stabilize the income, and how the people use the microcredit because they have the Bolsa Familia. So a lot of women said, okay, I can get a credit in Banco Palmas because I know next month I have the money at the same day, so I can pay. So they can manage better both. So I'm not, our research are not trying to say it's only Banco Palmas. Not because the Banco Palmas and all the movement is the movement for the community banks, development community banks and solidarity economy in Brazil. We are both a part of our result as we have more state and more social programs. So this is a impact for us because we are doing this too. We are part of this fight with the government, with the new policies. So here we are not trying to do, no, it's only the bank. It's all.
Okay. Sorry that I interrupt. Maybe the first question you can answer him later because we have to go further. Thank you very much. Now we are on delay, but I hope you can stay a little bit longer.